My name is Dr. Tarr, board-certified podiatrist, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. And I'm the owner of Direct Podiatry Arizona in Tempe, just taking some time for myself this morning before I hop on the flight back home to Georgia and taking a walk in one of our local parks here in Phoenix. So I wanted to do a video, and I'm actually going to start a series on the health benefits of walking. And today we're going to talk about circulation and how walking can improve your circulation. I actually had a girl that I know ask me about this a couple days ago. Relatively good health, no health problems, and she was looking for ways to improve the circulation to her feet because she felt like they were starting to get sluggish. And I simply told her walking. That's not the answer she wanted to hear, but it's the truth. So I'm going to talk about it today. If you're curious about ways to improve the circulation to your feet or legs, walking is a great thing to do to improve that. Walking definitely can improve your symptoms. She came to me talking about having stiffness in her feet, having swelling at the end of her day. Walking is key. So the muscles in your legs, specifically your calf muscles, will contract with each step. And they kind of behave as a second heart. And that's a term that a friend told me that is commonly used in yoga. And this is important because when your calf muscles contract, that helps this blood return from your feet and legs back to your heart. When you, for whatever reason, are unable to move or just don't move, especially when it comes to walking or other forms of movement, you might over time start to experience some changes to your feet and legs, swelling, stiffness, and your calf muscles contracting, which each step that you take helps prevent blood and lymph from pooling in your legs over time. And that pooling can definitely lead to swelling, can definitely lead to stiffness. Now, there's a lot of causes for swelling, from chronic kidney disease, congestive heart failure is one, COPD, even pregnant women can experience swelling as well. But if you don't fall into any of these categories, like this girl that I know, swelling can definitely come from inactivity, or it can be early signs of vascular disease that are starting to come up and manifest. So it's kind of similar to when you've traveled for a while. Anyone that's taken a long trip has probably experienced this. If you've taken a car ride that's a couple hours long, or international plane rides for hours or if not days, especially if you're not wearing compression stockings, you might notice that you're pretty swollen at the end of your travel when you get to your destination. But if you're starting to deal with puffiness at the end of the day around your ankles, walking can be a good way to start to mitigate that and to start to improve it. So benefits of walking or walking more: one, it naturally helps to improve your circulation or increase your circulation, especially to your legs and feet. Also can, two, decrease your risk over time in developing diseases like peripheral vascular disease or peripheral arterial disease, which is vessel disease really outside of your heart. So in this example would be your legs and feet. And this can be a thing that gets people, especially with diabetes, with chronic kidney disease, and with neuropathy in trouble, and makes them a lot higher risk for sores known as ulcers, just wounds on your feet and legs that take a very long time to heal. They can get infected. That can lead you to having to be hospitalized, even having to go on disability, amputation. Walking as well definitely can lower or reduce foot, leg, and ankle swelling as well. So the third benefit of walking, going back to what I mentioned before about your calf almost being like a second heart in your body, is that walking definitely does strengthen your muscles over time, especially the muscles of your legs, feet, your hips, your lower back, even your core, because you have to stabilize with each step. So that makes your calf muscles especially more efficient at pumping that blood and that lymph back throughout your body and your blood back to your heart. It's one way that you can make yourself stronger and just give yourself more stability from day to day. The fourth way that walking improves circulation is that walking actually has been shown to improve your nerve health as well. neuropathy is something that can be an issue for a lot of patients, a foot-related disease that is essentially nerve damage in this example would be your feet, right? So there's a couple different mechanisms that are believed to contribute to how neuropathy forms. But one of them is that your nerves also as well actually have tiny, tiny blood vessels that feed them and that provide them nourishment. If those blood vessels aren't able to get blood to your nerves, if those blood vessels are damaged, then these nerves will start to become damaged. And your nerves, unlike other parts of your body, don't really have a super high regeneration potential. So once they become damaged, it can be a lot harder to restore them and to heal them. So this is why circulation, especially for prevention of neuropathy, is very important. So especially for my patients that are diabetic, amongst other ways that walking is so beneficial for health, with blood sugar control, lowering your risk of atherosclerosis, which is fatty plaques or deposits inside of your arteries that also can lead to circulation issues for sure. Walking is just all around a very healthy thing to do, not only for diabetics, but everyone of all ages. Not really circulation related, but just whole body health related. Walking is great for maintaining body weight or controlling body weight as well. So each additional pound of excess weight that you carry puts about 4 to 6 additional pounds of pressure and force on your feet. If you're carrying multiple pounds of excess weight, that definitely can lead to foot problems like metatarsalgia, plantar fasciitis, and other aches and pains that your feet will experience. Your feet also are at higher risk of developing arthritis as well. So how much walking should you do a day? The average steps that an American gets is around 3,000 steps a day, which definitely isn't enough for human health and longevity. And that's for a lot of different reasons. Majority of us, unless you're in a major city like New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, DC, you're not walking a ton. More than likely, you're living in very car-dependent neighborhoods and living very car-dependent lifestyles. I know I lived in New York for 4 years and I walked everywhere and I loved it. I hardly went to the gym during that time just because I walked so much every day. But since leaving New York, I've definitely lived in places that were car dependent, including now being here in Phoenix, Arizona. So I make more time to come to parks. I make more time to go to gyms just so that I can be sure that I'm moving my body. Shooting for at least 8,000 steps a day is ideal. You don't have to do this all in one shot. You can take small 10 to 15 minute walks after meals. Breaking it up throughout the day makes it a lot less daunting to complete that goal. Tips for walking: if walking is something that you're very new to, if maybe you've been sedentary for years, first you want to speak with your doctor about starting any new exercise regimen. And once you get clearance from them, it's okay to start slow. Again, don't feel like you have to walk miles right at the beginning. Definitely take your time to work your way up. You want to give your body time to adapt to this new lifestyle. Definitely, if you start to feel any pain, like outright pain, you definitely want to stop. You want to be mindful of that as well. And you want to wear shoes that are right for your foot type, that are made for walking. Things that are backless, especially like flip-flops, are not great for walking long distances. Just gonna tire out your feet because your feet are trying to stabilize within the shoe itself instead of focusing more on stabilizing your body. Some studies on walking. There's actually a lot of studies showing that walking improves circulation. A review posted in the PMC showed that regular walking and other physical activity actually did increase vascular health and circulation overall in older adults. Another review posted by MSU Healthcare also showed that brisk walking increased heart rate, circulation, and increased blood flow to the legs and feet especially. Another review posted by Columbia shows that walking improves overall oxygen delivery, your body being able to receive more oxygen, and improving blood flow. Also, walking was shown to strengthen your heart. Walking was shown to improve oxygen and nutrient delivery, especially to your legs and feet. And probably one of my favorite studies about walking was done by the American Heart Association. It showed a group of patients, or it took a group of patients, put them on a home walking program. And these patients actually had peripheral arterial disease. And after being placed on this walking program, they were able to walk longer and further distances without pain after just 12 weeks of being on this program. Walking is important to quality of life in so many different ways, that it can improve your health. But one way that I wanted to discuss today was just the circulation aspect, how to improve your circulation to your legs and feet with walking. I will have a playlist listed here with the benefits of walking and all of my walking videos, since honestly, this is one of my favorite activities that I do outside of weightlifting and hiking. Walking is pretty much zero cost, just the time that it takes to walk. And again, hopefully, as you learned today, it's super healthy and super beneficial to your overall health. So this is it. And until next time, everyone, wishing you good health. Take care. Bye.